we are, I would say, reinvent mobility in new context, from the baby strollers to the driverless cars.
Hi everyone! Today we're speaking with Borko Lepojevic, head of Bosch SoftTec Belgrade, the community partner of this year's Data Science Conference. Welcome Borko, and thank you for taking the time to speak with us today.
Pleasure is mine.
Firstly, I would like to ask you to explain to our viewers what is your role in Bosch SoftTec exactly.
Bosch SoftTec is a company that develops products and services for the mobility of users in future. I would say that I'm the first among the equals in the Belgrade department.
Nicely put. Before Bosch SoftTec, you've been working in the Ministry of Defense of Republic of Serbia as head of Internet Division. What are the similarities and differences between these two environments in your experience?
Both Bosch as well as MoD are quite complex and large ecosystems, quite much focused on high technology, trying at the same time to develop their own competences and experiences to do so. But working for Bosch means more entrepreneurial freedom, I would say, as well as ability to participate in future shaping projects, but it also means quite more dynamics.
Before we focus on the company itself, I would like to ask you about your expertise. You specialized in near-field communication technology, or NFC, from architecture to security and implementation. Additionally, your magister work has been rewarded as the best scientific magister thesis of 2012, again on the topic of NFC. So how much would you say did your formal education help with your career, and how much of your academic work is now connected with your field of work?
Near-field communication is an IoT protocol. It is used for the devices to exchange data on small proximities. So I was, during my academic research, working on the security aspects of NFC applications, trying to develop means and models how to manage security in NFC applications over the air. So I would say it's pretty much connected with what Bosch SoftTec is doing today.
Focusing on Bosch SoftTec, it is defined as a place where creative thinking and innovation are encouraged. What does this mean to you, and how much are the company's values important in your company?
Bosch SoftTec provides the opportunity for engineers to work with the state-of-the-art technology on real-life projects. Our motto is programming the future in the context of personalized, electrified, connected and automized vehicle. When it comes to values, I would say the culture is something that is very important for the company. We define it as a set of internal values that we really stand for. And if you ask me, the most three important things for any company are projects, people, and the culture. And it doesn't apply only to high-tech companies' domain. It applies to any company that wants to be successful these days.
Speaking of one of those pillars, people to be precise, Bosch employs over 130 people in IT sector in Serbia. SoftTec department is the youngest part of it, but it still makes Belgrade branch the third pillar of the company in Europe. Can you tell us what are some of the projects you've been working on here in Belgrade?
Belgrade has outstanding university. And it not only the Belgrade, there are other cities in Serbia that have really, really good universities. And it's not by the chance why the third pillar of SoftTec is situated here in Belgrade. Our engineers are working on projects related to increasing security of drivers and passengers in the vehicle, at the same time making the journey of driving more comfortable and more convenient, and at the same time emission-free. So based on knowledge and experience that Bosch gathered in the recent decades, we are, I would say, reinvent mobility in new context, from the baby strollers to the driverless cars.
One of those projects, MySPIN, is the solution that integrates the mobile device and the car into single digital ecosystem. and it has won the German Innovation Award of 2018. Can you tell us a little bit more about this solution?
The idea behind MySPIN project is to bridge the gap between the vehicle and the device. So when you walk into your car, all your applications from your mobile device are mirrored to the head unit in a vehicle, which makes driving, I would say, more safer and also more convenient experience, because then the driver interacts with the applications through the infotainment system of the vehicle, which provides, I would say, quite richer experience.
21st century so far has been marked by the fourth industrial revolution, coming with big data, and rise of the AI systems. How do you see the connection between AI and Internet of Things in the next 5 years? And are there any future projects in mind of Bosch SoftTec that will further utilize these two?
Well, I would say that IoT and AI are two sides of the same coin. So on one hand, you need Internet of Things to gather the data, and on the another one, you need artificial intelligence to work with the data and to derive more complex systems and more complex models so that we could use in order to make things smarter. So when it comes to Bosch, we think that artificial intelligence is a very important topic, and we say that in future all Bosch products will be based upon AI platform. That's why in 2017 we opened Artificial Intelligence Center that is based in Renningen, Germany, but also distributed on several locations all over the world, that has more than 200 engineers working on IoT and IT, particularly IT topics. But what is really important to say is that not only the people from Bosch Artificial Intelligence Center will be working on AI-related projects. All engineers all around the world will participate in that journey, and they will have a part of it pretty much in their projects.
How do you use data in your solutions?
IoT provides a means to get a lot of data, but it also raises many questions. How do we handle that data? How we handle data security, and how do we handle the privacy of the data? So we in Bosch think that those questions are really important, and in all our IoT projects we put this on a first place. So handling data security and privacy of data is high priority in Bosch.
In Belgrade branch you have data science and machine learning positions. What do you do in this field exactly?
In the context of MyAssist project, we're using machine learning to develop voice-based assistant. In the context of connected vehicle, we're using machine learning on the wrong way driving project, so we could develop models that will show us most probable parts of the road that this kind of situation might occur. But it's very important to mention that not only Bosch SoftTec is using machine learning specialists in Serbia. There are also other departments that are using machine learning as a means to increase their productivity or to offer maybe more sophisticated services. For example, that is Power Tools Digital Service Center. They're using machine learning so they can forecast the demand for power tools, and their solution is used in all factories of power tools all around the world.
Data Science Serbia has defined its vision as we want Serbia to be globally recognized for its development of data science and its experts. Do you believe this is achievable, and how do you see Bosch SoftTec role in this journey?
Well, I'm sure that Bosch will provide projects where engineers can work on a real live data in the context of machine learning and artificial intelligence. Bosch SoftTec will strongly contribute to that with the projects that are in the domain of connected mobility. But I would say that broader dialogue is needed in order that machine learning and artificial intelligence in Serbia have more space. So there is a need to have a broader society dialogue on the pros and cons of using such technologies. And I think the whole process is already initiated in the context of digital initiative or the Digital Serbia initiative. So I think we are on the good path to do so. But it's very important to note that all stakeholders and other parts of society, not only the engineering parts, should participate in that debate. And one very important topic for the whole thing to succeed is to have a proper legal framework, how you handle and manage the data in secure and transparent manner.
Okay, thank you, Borko, for those insightful answers.
Thank you too.